Emmerdale fans are facing a temporary heartbreak tonight because the show has been taken off air and it's all down to football. Instead of catching the latest twists in the Dales at 7:30 p.m., viewers will see England take on Latvia in a 2026 World Cup qualifier, airing from 7 to 10 p.m.
And, unfortunately, that means no early release episode on ITVX either.
But don't worry, the wait is short, and when Emmerdale returns tomorrow, it's bringing one of the most anticipated moments of the year: Cain Dingle's return from France. Cain has been away on a mission that fans have been waiting to see play out, a desperate hunt for John Sugden, the man he believes caused the death of his son, Nate Robinson. But his journey didn't go as planned. Sources say Cain came back broken, exhausted, and haunted by failure. The man who once stood as the rock of the Dingle family has returned carrying a weight too heavy to bear alone. Cain comes back completely shattered, an insider explained. He's consumed by guilt. He feels like he's failed Nate and, in turn, failed his family. Everything he hoped to achieve in France has crumbled, and it's leaving him in a place of darkness.
For Cain, this isn't just disappointment. It's a devastating sense of fatherly shame.
He had wanted to bring John to justice to make things right for Nate, but instead, he returned empty-handed. That failure is fueling a spiral of self-destruction. The sources reveal that Cain has turned to alcohol as a way to cope, using it to dull the pain of what he couldn't fix. Moira, ever the caring voice in his life, tries to break through. She asks questions, trying to understand what happened during Cain's time away. But he pushes her away, shutting the door on anyone trying to reach him. She reminds him that the family still needs him, especially as the anniversary of his father's death approaches. Yet Cain can only focus on the son he lost, haunted by thoughts of what Nate might have felt in his final moments. He worries Nate died angry at him, and that fear of unredeemed guilt is keeping him from moving forward. The Dingle family has always been portrayed as unbreakable, a unit that faces tragedy together and supports one another against any storm. But this time, the roles have reversed. Cain, the man who usually holds the family together, is the one falling apart. And the rest of the clan must step in, not only to support him but to remind him that he doesn't have to carry this burden alone.
Cain's internal battle is not just about grief, it's about vengeance, too.
He's driven by the need to avenge Nate, but sources hint that this path may not bring the satisfaction he seeks. Chasing revenge could risk pushing him further into despair, preventing him from reconnecting with the family that still loves him. His journey is now less about justice and more about survival of his own mind and spirit. And yet, even in this darkness, there's a thread of hope. Emmerdale fans know the Dingles are resilient, and the strength of their bond has always pulled them through the hardest times. Cain's story in the coming episodes promises to explore the depths of human grief and guilt, showing just how far a person can be pushed and how crucial family is when the weight of loss becomes unbearable. Tomorrow, when Emmerdale finally returns to its regular slot, viewers will witness a Cain Dingle they may not recognize, fragile, broken, and struggling to find a way back to himself. The episode promises emotional intensity, family conflict, and perhaps a glimmer of redemption.
Questions hang in the air. Will Cain find peace within himself? Can the Dingles help him heal? And ultimately, can he stop letting guilt define him? One thing is certain: tomorrow's episode is set to be unforgettable.
Cain's return is not just a comeback, it's a story of grief, guilt, and the enduring power of family. Fans who've been waiting to see how the Dales handle this emotional storm are in for a rollercoaster ride of drama and heartbreak. Emmerdale may be off tonight, but tomorrow, the drama, the tension, and the raw emotion come roaring back, and you won't want to miss a single moment.